What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for Travel and Talk Tuesday. I have nothing to talk about, y'all. I really don't. There's nothing much been going on in my life. Same old, same old. I know y'all tired of hearing the same old stuff all over again. Nothing much going on at all. So I just put on record to see if I come out my mouth with anything. Um, I think y'all, I'm gonna have to pay that ticket. The one the school zone ticket because I told y'all I couldn't find it. And I know that the officer told me to if I pay the other fine within so many days, that within 30 days he'll drop the case or whatever. I couldn't find the ticket, so I don't know where I'm supposed to go pay it at. And I've been calling different sheriff departments that I think is in, but nobody's giving me the information on if I have a ticket with them. They all keep like referring me to their website to go look, or actually to say that I want to set up a court date. And if I don't know my ticket number, just put I don't know. But I could be setting up court dates for shit that I don't even have. Um, I think I'm gonna have to drive out to one of these places today. That's pretty much what I'm gonna have to do. So I have to drive out there and then see what the fuck happened. Because I think it's been 30 days. He told me I had to take care of in 30 days, then set a court date. I think it's been 30 days. I ain't sure. Only reason I'm thinking it's been 30 days because my HOA violation is coming up Friday. And child, I went to go try to find somebody. Well, I've been using YouTube University to try to clean my driveway myself. All of those methods, mix the bleach with the water, mix the vinegar with the water, with all that stuff. Let it soak and scrub it down with the scrub brush and then spray it and soak it again. Don't none of that shit work. I'm here to tell y'all. None of it worked. My driveway looked worse. It was like this black algae, now it's like brown spots and white spots. It looked horrible. Looked fucking horrible. So I was going through my neighborhood and I had some kids, but it was some youth come through about a year ago asking me could they pressure wash the driveway for like $100. And I told them I didn't need it at that time because I want to say it was last January. I will call them when I do. Well, I was going to try to get my driveway pressure washed probably the end of last year. And I called them up and their phone number was disconnected. So I couldn't contact them. It was Amber. I remember I put Amber and Aiden. That's the two people, Amber and Aiden, and they phone was disconnected. So I couldn't get them. So I haven't thought anything else about pressure washing the driveway. And I only wanted to pressure wash it thin because I saw so many people doing it before. And I was like, maybe I need to do that too. I ain't never cleaned the sidewalk other than with a fresh water hose in my life. Like I spray down the chalk after sidewalk, but I ain't never had to like straight up clean like I'm fucking Cinderella with a scrub brush cleaning the sidewalk. I ain't never did that shit before. Oh, that's not true. We had to do that in the military, but we use sulfuric acid. Put that shit right on the concrete. Now everything came right on clean. Sulfuric acid, and it's strong as shit, boy, and it burns the hell out of you if you get it on your skin. So, anywho, I was driving through the neighborhood about 2 days ago, and I saw a guy pressure washing somebody else's driveway. Now, I almost bought a pressure washer too. The last time my neighborhood had a garage sale, and I was like, should I get that dude's pressure washer? And I was like, well, what's wrong with it? Why he's selling the pressure washer? That was my next thought. Why he's selling it? So I said I was gonna go back around to his house, during garage sale days and see if somebody else buy it or not. And I forgot to do it. So I missed out on whatever he was selling his pressure washer. It was like a whole little set he was selling his pressure washer for. So the other day, going through the neighborhood, and I see these guys. And I stopped them. I was like, first, do you speak English? Because you got to ask that shit in Florida. And then dude was like, yeah. I say, okay, I'm just trying to figure out how much you charge for this. Oh, it's a red light. I'm trying to figure out how much you charge for this. And he was like, well, you know how much pressure washing costs? I say, no, I ain't never cleaned a driveway in my life. That's why I'm asking you, how much do you charge for this work? So he showed me the driveway he was working in, or the one next door to him, and said that's about $1,000. I said my driveway ain't that big. They have like a long driveway to go back deep up off the street, right? I probably would say like probably 4 or 5 of my driveways in length. And I was like, that ain't my driveway, So he's saying 1,000 for the hers. I'm dividing it by 5. Boom, 200. That's what I'm thinking. I ain't got the 200 right now, but that's what I'm thinking. I think I could have it by Friday. That's what my hopes were. And so I pointed to a house that's like on our street. Probably about every 7th or 8th house is the exact same property. So I pointed to a house that looked like mine. I said, my driveway looked like that. He was like, well, it ain't my business, He said, well, how much can you afford? I said, how much do you charge? He like, how much can you afford? I say, how much do you charge? I said, I can afford 100 right now. He said, 100? That driveway costs 1,000. I said, I'm not that driveway. Then he said, do you know how much these pressure washers cost? It cost us $150 an hour just to rent it. I said, well, that's bad business. If you running a business, because he had a vehicle and he had the commercial machine. If you running a business and you can't afford to buy a fucking machine by now, then you doing bad business. I may not want to deal with you because a machine costs $300 to $500. So after you do 2 or 3 good yards, you should be able to afford. After you do that $1,000 yard, you should be able to afford to buy your own fucking machine where you ain't got to keep renting it. So he was like, well, fine, let me talk to my boss. And I'm trying to get you a deal because he won't know that I'm doing it. Like, so once I get off work, I can come over here and do it for you. I said, dude, how much do you fucking charge? It's all I can afford is $100. That's it. He said, you know what? Let me just go talk to my boy. He went over there, talked to the boy. I was like, I live around the corner. You can come see the house yourself. If you want to give me an estimate, rough estimate. So his boy driving around the corner. He come up. He's kind of cute. He's cute. He look cute. I was like, look at you. Look at you. Look cutie. Okay. But he was kind of cute. And he came up. His name Nathan. A Mexican dude named Nathan. First of all, a Mexican dude that was cute. I really, anyway. Mexican dude named Nathan. And he comes up and he looked. I say, I'm pulling up my HOA letter. I was like, they said the driveway, the sidewalks, and the skirt. I don't know what the fuck the skirt is. And so he looked at the front of the house. He said, they don't need no work on that. So I'm guessing the skirt is the pathway from the front door. My pathway from the front door is like almost like marble stone or something like that. It's a flat stone. The driveway is concrete. So he's like, they don't need pressure washing. No. Then he looked down the sidewalk, looked back at me again. He said, I could do it for like 500. I said, you have a nice day. And then his friend goes into again. I just tried to tell you, you know how much these machines cost? You know how much it costs to do these? I said, sir, I'm not arguing with you, but I'm not paying you $500 for a driveway. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of my driveway. I'll probably make it the thumbnail. And I'm not paying you $500 to come spray some water and bleach in my fucking driveway. Plus, you're using my water. You're hooking up to my house. So I know how much water that takes. That increases my water bill for whatever this time period is. 500. No, I'm not doing that. Now I know little Amber and Aiden was only charging 100. I thought they was underselling themselves. But 500? No, sir. No, sir. But I think they know that the HOA has put these violations on certain people. Crazily enough, the person next door to me don't have a violation, and their driveway look just like mine. They got one of them long, extended ass driveways. Theirs is probably 3, but it's three of my driveways instead of 4 or 5. But they didn't get a violation, and the only reason I know they didn't get a violation because when the lady came and took the picture, I told you I was getting out of my car, and she was taking the picture of my fucking house, and I jumped out like, "Why the fuck you take a picture of my house?" She didn't take a picture next door. I was watching the car come down the street because I was wondering why the fuck it was driving so slow. And she did not take a picture of next door. She took a picture of my house. So, anywho, can I get on that side of the street? Because these bumps is killing me. Yeah. So, anywho, I was like, nah, bro, ain't no way. But I think they knew we had to Friday because Friday is now the deadline. I tried to order me a pressure washer. Did some research on different ones. Again, I'm still looking at ones on the YouTube University to seeing if I needed one of those commercial brands or a regular residential one could do it. In most cases, they kept saying they couldn't. But again, I'm looking at these channels, and these are these DIY channels, but a DIY channel with professionals. Bitch, you not DIY, you a professional. DIY is a motherfucker like me coming out trying to do some shit that they normally don't do, trying to rig. I was trying to say, call it the way the black folks said, but I'm trying to rig up some shit to try to make sure that I can get the job close to done. You not a DIY channel. But anywho, and then y'all shit was wrong any fucking way. All that damn bleaching, pool cleaner, and all that stuff that y'all telling me to put down, and my shit look worse. So, I said I need a machine. So I researched, followed some reviews and shit like that, and I made sure I found reviews of people with actual pictures doing the damn job. And most of them, you can see their feet in the damn video, and they women, because you can tell by their feet that they women. So I was like, okay, this chick can get out there with this machine, and even though she's doing a small spot, it's the same type of concrete that I have, or same type of pavement or whatever it is that I have. And I'm like, okay, cool. I could do this with the machine she got. So I ordered a fucking machine. Why? I don't know how many delays. It's supposed to come in 2 days. Friday will be 2 weeks, and I still ain't got it. I was trying to make sure I had it by the deadline or well before the deadline. So if I need to do more than 1 day, because like I say, I'm not sure if my driveway is as soiled as, the person in the video I'm watching. But I'm looking at like I need some time to do this in multiple days just in case. I keep getting emails talking about it's delayed. Now this last time it says it didn't make the truck, which is why it's delayed. It arrived to the delivery facility late and didn't make the truck. Now I got that message Sunday, or was it Monday? Monday. Got that message Monday morning. But why they saying it's not gonna get here now until after my violation deadline date on Friday? If it just did not make the truck, and the truck facility is right here in Orlando, actually around the corner from where I used to live, why the fuck it's gonna come 5 fucking days later at the end of the goddamn week after the violation is over? I was like, God dog. So my brain cell said, look, girl, go buy about 10 more gallons of bleach. Go to the dollar store, so they only cost $1.50, $1.75. You know the dollar store ain't $1 no more. I don't care. Whatever dollar store you go to, that shit ain't $1 no more. Even 5 and below, everything over $5 in that bitch right now. But anywho, so that was my thought process. Then I said, you know what? Let me ask my little friend group at work. I only talked to 4 people at work. Sent them a group message like, hey, one of y'all got a machine, right? And lo and behold, my home girl got one. She got a portable one though. So hers is not even at the level or pressure of the one that I purchased. So I don't know how long this really gonna take, but she giving it to me today. Turn the fucking corner. The fuck? Ain't nobody coming. She giving it to me today. And I'm gonna go out there this afternoon, do the first little run, off tomorrow, do the second little run, and then I'm gonna return it to her on Thursday. Because both of us off tomorrow anyway. Return it to her on Thursday and hope that it's good enough that I can make that I can bypass the HOA violation. I don't even know how much the HOA violation is. The shit might be lower than my damn machine cost me. I was able to get the machine on sale for $79. It was a $149 machine. They had a 50% off. They was doing an early Black Friday sale or some shit like that. So I was able to get the machine for $79. Still $79 that I didn't want to spend because motherfucker, I don't even know if they gonna pay me my check on Friday like they supposed to. And like my checks again are not affected by the shutdown. It's affected by the fact that they just ain't processing my shit. Motherfucker made me miss the light. This bitch right here. Because they was dragging their ass and I was behind them at first. So that's all that's been happening in my life, child. I'm just dealing with my damn violations. And I need to go out to wherever the fuck Seminole County has their court. I want to say it's in Sanford, which is not close to me. I mean, it's not far, but it ain't close. Sanford is where George Zimmerman lived. And they say people see him all the time out there. I hope I don't run into that motherfucker because I might run into that motherfucker. So yeah, that's it. That's the sum of my life. I'm finally finna well, I'm gonna try it, depending on how money go. I'm gonna try to go and do my skeet shooting classes. And I was asking my daughter, did she want to learn how to shoot? And she was saying no, she really don't want to, even though she know it'd be helpful. I was like, well, I encouraged her to at least take the gun safety class just in case, she need information later on down the road. My mama bought a damn gun, child. I don't know why she picked pink, but she picked a pink gun. Oh, because she said somebody else she knew. I want to say my cousin got a pink gun. Glock. My mama can't turn her head. She'd fail again, child. She fell out the bed. She can't turn her upper body, but she's trying to get a gun. She barely got any grip on her hands, but she's trying to get a gun. Why? I think my mama bought a Temu gun. I don't know how much she paid for this gun, but it ain't even real, child. The bullets are green plastic thimbles. That's what they are. They look like thimbles. They green in plastic. Like you can use them on a fucking Monopoly game. Whatever she paid for it, I know it wasn't a lot of damn money because I know my mama. She cheap like me, but she a little bit more cheap because she a Temu fucking shopper. She buy so much shit from Temu, she don't even know what the hell she buying, and then be scared to return it because it's Temu. When she realized she done pushed 3 quantity and only wanted one. But she bought a damn gun. I don't know where she bought this little plastic. Like most Glocks are plastic. But this one is a toy. It's a good replica, but it's a fucking toy. When you pull it out, you can tell it's a toy. Why she buy this? So I'm thinking, because she's so insistent, because she's like, I need to go to a gun show. I know her and her neighbor was supposed to go to a gun show. And then she telling me and my baby, we need to go with her to go buy a gun. No, we don't. Because even though I'm taking the skeet shooting classes, even though I want my daughter to take the gun safety class, I'm not buying one. A gun for me is like break my window in case of emergency type shit. And I don't feel the emergent need for me to have one at this particular time. I don't even think I can get one. I got mental health issues. And I've been incarcerated. So I don't think I can even get one. But my baby can. And like I said, and why y'all going so fucking slow, Gus? So anywho, but I think I finally found a place, and the place ain't in the wilderness. Because I told you the last skeet shooting place, and the skeet shooting and clay shooting is where you hit the little white disc, or you may hit like a fake duck or some shit like that. The reason why I wanted to do those is I wanted to be able to learn how to hit a moving target. My whole training in the military, none of that was against a moving target. That was against a target that was long range and stuff like that. None of it was moving. So I wanted to learn how to do the move. I want to get my hand and eye coordination together. Come on. Slow down, bitch, because we slowing down. I don't know why we slowing down. What the fuck? So yeah, that's why I want. So a skeet shoot, the clay targets, stuff like that. The pull that thing, it teach you how to hit a moving target, and that's my agenda. I find that when I watch a lot of movies and stuff like that be their problem. Motherfuckers be running for them, and they just firing off 100 goddamn rounds and they hitting shit. because they don't know how to hit a moving target. Even the ones who go practice in their backyard, they hitting the targets that's sitting still. Only the people who go out hunting are learning how to hit moving targets. And I think that I don't want to go hunting, but I think that the skeet shooting or the clay shooting, it'll get me there. Okay. So speaking of movies though, Saturday night I watched the first Purge, and I'll be watching the second one tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you want to join me over there and really watch a movie that's so connected to today's politics, and it wasn't intended to be, because the shit was made back in 2013, 14. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. So I'm gonna watch it. For me, it's not horror. I mean, it's horror in the sense of how the Get Out movie was horror. Has those jump scare moments. It has that I guess the thriller vibe that, you know, motherfuckers out to get you type shit. So that indeed is horror, but it's not like exorcists or demons and nothing like that. These regular old motherfuckers with crazy ass minds. That's what it is. Okay. Demented motherfuckers. That's what it is. Dementia. That should be a fucking movie genre. Dementia. Not dementia. Not dementia, because dementia is forgetting stuff. Demented should be a genre of movie. Okay. I'm on my way into the office. I got 5 minutes to get there. I should be there like right on time. Hopefully I need to get out real quick and then get back. Oh, I'm gonna drive out to, I think Sanford is where it's at. Try to find that office that I need to go make a court date with, and then go back and try to make a first run attempt at the driveway with my friend's portable pressure washer. She got the wand right. I got the little circular thing, because the circular thing showed up. Ordered it from the same motherfucking people. The circular thing showed up. Ooh, Chile. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.